And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Today marks the anniversary. Butler, Pennsylvania. Now President Donald John Trump, a child on a roof, somehow penetrated an extended perimeter, got on a roof, and attempted to unalive him. How fitting that I now have sirens. How fitting the alarm. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is July 13th of 2025. Let's say it together. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. Another day the Lord has made, and let us be glad in it. I'll be going live today. It will be around noon. It will be a talk show, and we will discuss this. We will discuss this. God started stirring in my spirit the last few days to speak on this subject. And this morning, he gave me a revelation in relation to what happened. And many times you can't digest and understand what you're looking at until you're far removed from it. And so after that incident, this is what took place.
This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation. He is attempting to stand and walk on his own. He has got his hand pumping in the air. His fist is pumping in the air, but quickly they are removing him from the stage.
Like most content creators, I covered this thing. Now Secret Service, they have suspensions going on. The lack of this, the lack of that. Secret Service failed. They're going to milk this thing, and I'm going to show you why they had to milk it.
Of the number of mistakes that were made that day.
Yeah, certainly lots of problems exposed by the overall inadequate security planning. But at the macro level here, what it appears is that the Secret Service had a loss of quality control. And this came in a lot of different forms. It came in the form of DEI hiring, buying into the Biden administration's initiative to lower standards to meet quotas, which is never a good thing. You had mass retirements and resignations, high turnover in the Secret Service. It's an extremely tough workload. So you had a burnout factor, and that burnout factor impacts things like training, which just was not occurring at the time. So what we had here was a perfect storm, or in other words, a ticking time bomb for something like this to happen.
A perfect storm and a ticking time bomb. We will discuss this today. And my view on this, I guarantee it will blow your mind. There is a bounty on him. Look at it. There's a bounty on him. There's a few bounties on him. The moment is being rebuilt. Listen to me real good. The moment is being rebuilt. This is the first moment. The second moment is being rebuilt. And there is a reason why it is being rebuilt. They're playing chess. Satan is playing chess. You got to have opposition. You got to have an enemy. You got to have a cause. You got to have the combativeness. You have to have the atmosphere. You have to have the build-up. They've created this thing ever since 9/11, 2001. In my humble opinion, they've been working on this moment. The biggest moment in American history for their King of Kings and Lord of Lords to be taken out. Let me show you something. It happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. You see what day Pennsylvania was founded? 3-4. 3-4. Ooh, boy, I tell you. Let's look at something. March 4th is what number day of the year, Gregorian calendar? It's the 63rd day of the year. It was the perfect place to have it. When you slice between the 6 and the 3, you get 3 6s, 666. Do you understand? Now, March 4th, Donald Trump's birthday, 6/14/1946. But little did we know that the numbers would show in relation to this man, the pontiff, who took that position on March 13th, 2013. Now watch. 3/4/2025, the anniversary of Pennsylvania. 6/14/2025, Trump's birthday just passed. The difference is 3/13. We didn't know it at the time, what to look for. 3/13, again, that's the Pope. I revealed that in a video the other day. It's deep. Now watch this. 7/13/2024, the day in Butler, Pennsylvania, when Trump got hit in the ear, they said. 6/14/2025, Trump's next birthday, just happened a few weeks ago. The difference is 111. So between the time that Trump got hit in the ear versus Trump's birthday in 2025 is 11 months and 1 day. Why is 11-1 important? The Pope, let me show you. Pope Francis' birthday. Do you see that? April 21st. April 21st. Again, we didn't know. We didn't know. April 21st is the 111th day of the year. It all comes together. So let me do it again. March 4th, Pennsylvania. June 14th, Trump's birthday. The Pope installed, if you will, on 3/13. 3/4, Pennsylvania. 6/14, Trump comes out to the Pope. 3/13. 7/13, Trump hit in the ear. 6/14, Trump's birthday. Comes out to 111. The 111th day of the year is the day that the Pope died. April 21st, the 111th day of the year. And we didn't know how dramatic things would be. That 3 weeks ago, there was a lone survivor in a plane going to India. And he was in seat A11. The first letter of the alphabet is 1. So you had 111 again. Is it connected? But look, 7/13/2024, the day that Trump was hit in the ear. 4/21/2025, the Pope died. The difference is 9/11. They're speaking toward the future. It was a future past scenario in front of us. That's what I believe. And when you take 4/21, 2024, in fact, let's just do it the right way. That's the day the Pope died. 4/21, 2025, the Pope died. 3/13, 2025, the anniversary of the Pope being installed, if you will. The difference is 111. It's all about the 111. Are they speaking? You think not? I did 2 videos. Wow, Camp Mystic, the hat, and the mailbox. The mailbox said 111. Guadalupe speaks, Guadalupe River. These are the best videos that I've done in a long time. Look, it's just relevant. What I mean by that is that they're the 2 most relevant videos I've done in a long time. 111. It brings me to this moment. 4/21, 2025, that's when the Pope lost his life. On 7/4, 2025, that's when the floods hit in Texas. The difference is 2/16. August 24th is the 216th day of the year. That's Barack Obama's birthday. Is it coincidence? It comes down to the X. The day before the Pope made his demise, J.D. Vance walked across this area with the Prime Minister. Yes, he did. And I did the video, not knowing, but I did say that something is going to happen because he's walking across the X. I did say that. Let me see if I can make that come up.
It's so deep what they allegedly put in front of our face, but it's there. X is the 24th letter of the alphabet, which means somebody will be leaving soon.
And the very next day, here's J.D. Vance and the Prime Minister. He walked past this X. To me, it's an X. And the very next day, the Pope died. Now, let me break this thing down to you the way God broke it down to me this morning. Anytime a kid can get through to attempt to unalive a president, it now gives the perception that vulnerability is real. This is what happened on July 13, 2024, exactly a year ago. This is what God stirred in my spirit. Why it wasn't real. Why July 13th of 2024 was not real. They needed a graven image. The Antichrist needed a graven image. If you notice, everything that Trump touches in relation to an object is gold. He's got a gold card like a Visa. He just had the cologne come out, right? He just had the gym shoe come out. It's gold. In the video, Trump's Gaza, there's a gold statue. He's talking about the golden age. They needed this. How did they get to this point? The Holy Spirit revealed to me this morning they got to this point because of what happened here. They had to create an image. It's deep. It was the making of a god. Trump, everything is golden. The powers had to wrestle the perception of a spiritual God, which is Jesus, out of your psyche by projecting an image through a national/international event in Butler, Pennsylvania. An event which would, going forward, shape a new perception with a basis of shedding blood. Sound familiar? Being struck, going down, rising with blood, yet with fists in the air. Now is a gallant soldier that will fight for both cause and the people. This is what they did in front of us. They literally created an image. That's what they did. And then when he got up, the gallant figure, it rose like Jesus from the grave, triumphant. And then he fight. That's the new image that they had to project. So they had to create a situation. Fight. But we couldn't see it then. It's all in the numbers. It's all in the numbers. Let's look at it. It's all there. Fight comes out to 22. On Barack Obama's nose, he sweats a V on his forehead. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. After that, the American flag is torn to sunder and everything dissolves. Fight is 50. 50 states of America, which will go down. We're going down. You guys know my videos. Fight is 44. Barack Obama is the 44th president. Is that coincidence? And fight is 66. Lest I say more. 2 legs of 666. They had to create events which going forward would shape a new perspective with a basis of shedding blood, just like Jesus. Being struck, going down like Jesus did. He went down into the earth, rising with blood, yet with fists in the air. Now is a gallant soldier that will fight for both cause and people. You see, there was a certain image or look before July 13th, before July 13th, 2024. But now there's a new look, a new perception for greater and much more acceptable, because he took an attempt to unalive him for you and the kingdom. In other words, Trump went through an attempt on his life with the perception that he took this incident for you and the kingdom. They had to arise a golden calf. It's the Jesus factor, what they did in front of us. But that ain't all. Like I said, this thing been shaped for a while. And they ran with it through the media. So when the real one hits, when the real unalive moment hits with Donald J. Trump, he will be memorialized. And the image and his policies will be memorialized. It's the making of the image of the beast. That's what they're doing. This is Bible prophecy. This is the book of Revelation. They are making the image of the beast. So when they crafted this situation, am I saying the whole situation was crafted? No. The fireman thing, it appears to be real. Maybe I can get Joe Aquaviva on the show today. Pray for him. He's going through some things. But he breaks down the fireman part. But this part here, Hollywood, to me, the numbers don't lie. His birthday versus Pennsylvania anniversary, 313, and 313 is the Pope. 713, the event, 614, Trump's birthday. Come out to 111, and ever since then, we've been seeing 111. Even the basketball championship, OKC and Indiana Pacers, they both won a game by 111. This could not be coincidence. They're telling us something. It's 111 is April 21st. And that's when the Pope died. Is that coincidence? Come on, man. At some point, you got to put it together. What were they doing? They're making an image. And for the future, the Pope's death in relation to the day that this Butler, Pennsylvania situation hit, it's a 911 coming in the future. It's a future past event. They gotta draw you in so you can embrace the new image. That's what's going on before us. But it's gradually, and they're selling it through the media. And he's showing you he's a man of gold. Which is what? Let's go there for a minute. Let's go there. The sun god Ra.